Hello YouTube, this is Crypto Force here again, bringing you another daily dose of crypto. And tonight I got two great coins to talk about. Now I want to keep this as objective as possible and less subjective, so we just talk about facts and not my opinions on what I like. The first coin that I'm going to talk about is Mysterium. Now what Mysterium offers is a decentralized VPN powered by blockchain. And I'm going to get into exactly what that is, but first I want to talk about the basics behind this. Now, privacy is what the Mysterium project is based on, is privacy. Now, as you know, privacy, it's a thing of the past. The government's into all your privacy. They're passing laws to get into your privacy. Google's doing it. Yahoo's doing it. Every time you make a keystroke on a computer, regardless of what's said, they're basically gathering that data for either advertisement purposes or in the name of terrorism. So for those of us that obey the laws and live legally, you know, we're being punished like we're criminals for all this gathering data to protect us, is basically what they're saying. So what Mysterium offers is a decentralized blockchain VPN to where you can search just like you would, let's say if you were on the Tor browser to go on the deep web, or something like that. And I'll get a little more deeper in that here in a second. So essentially, if you want to know what a VPN is, it's a virtual private network. And what that is, normally you have an ISP, an internet service provider at your house. So let's say it's, Bright House or AT&T, Uverse. That's your internet service provider. Now, at your house, normally you do not have a VPN, so to speak, which is a virtual private network. You have an ISP. And that's because a VPN costs extra money. So, those of you that work for corporations and stuff, if you have to ever log in at work and stuff, you log into a VPN network because it's supposed to be secured. Now they're centralized, so that automatically takes the 100% security totally out of the equation. And at your house on the ISP, you're not secured at all, really, so to speak. And a lot of your data and stuff about you is sold to advertisers and things of that nature with an ISP. Now, what Mysterium wants to do, and they have a great video here if you want to watch it. This is their website, awesome website. And what Mysterium wants to do is, if you look at this picture here, the centralized VPN, you take the center dot here, and that's going to be the center point. So that's going to be the center company like CyberGhost. And I'm just throwing a name out there. I'm not saying they're bad, they're good. I don't know anything about them. I just know they're a VPN. So let's say that's them in the middle. Well, all these little other dots are going to be, your corporation or your house if you have a VPN, and it all goes back to one single location. That stores all your secure information and your privacy, basically. On a decentralized blockchain, as you see over here, VPN network. Everybody, there's little bits everywhere. There's no way to ever point that secure information and break into it to, know exactly what you're doing. You're totally private, basically. It's all anonymous. There's no single IP address that says, okay, it's coming from Bill's house or Tom's house. It's all anonymous. So it's totally 100% private. And I really like this website because Mysterium breaks down exactly why centralized virtual private networks, what their goals are. And they don't really align with the stuff that, I agree with, I should say personally, but like I said, I'm going to try to keep this objective. So, they focus on shareholder benefit. So they're run like any other corporation. Your private data is in one person's hands, like I said, here in the center of the snowflake looking thing there. That would be who holds all the information of everybody around here. And simplified access to your data for third parties. And they're looking for high profit margins, which it doesn't cost much for the VPN, but to pay for the service, it's really expensive. That's why typically at your house you don't have one unless you have a lot of money or running some business that needs to be secured out of your home. Now, decentralized virtual private network, it focuses on the network participant benefits. Your private data is decentralized, so it's a lot like Siacoin, the way they want to start storing information on the blockchain to keep it secure. And obstructed access of your data for third parties, which makes the third parties to where they can't pull it out and extract it and essentially find all this secure stuff about you. And it's perfect competition, so it sets a fair price. Now, that's what I really love about the whole blockchain. It levels the playing field. Now, Mysterium, it also goes into their values here. This is the big thing. The global virtual private network sector, as of right now, is $45 billion a year is what's being paid into this. By 2019, they say it'll be $70 billion, and by 2022, $102 billion. So corporations will be looking at other alternatives to VPN, and I would assume they're probably looking at it daily because they're always looking at return on investment. Now, all I did was Google VPN, and first thing it pops up one of them, and I'll put these links in the description below. I always do, so if you want to read over them. It talks about upcoming spread of VPNs, and it talks about legislation that's happened by the U.S. Congress and how they basically enacted laws to allow other groups to look in and see what you're looking at to take your privacy away. So more people are looking to figure out how to make more private their internet use. So with that being said, this $45 billion current market that's going up exponentially, this coin has a huge market cap. And this coin also is it's the only one that I know of that's actually working on a decentralized VPN network. Now, another thing I look for to make sure legitimacy of this stuff is the teams, and the white paper is great on this as well. I'm not going to go over it now because it's just too much to go over. But if you come down here, that looks like it has a really strong team. Robertus is actually the guy in the video up top that's doing the talking, and this coin just really looks like it has a lot of potential. It looks extremely legitimate, and it has a huge market, and I'm all for more privacy. And I love the blockchain because it offers those things. So Mysterium, I think, is a great asset for your coin fund or whatever you want to call it, your portfolio. Second coin I want to talk about is TokenCard. Now, TokenCard, actually, I'm sorry, let me go back to Mysterium for a minute. So I love the blockchain. Next thing I want to show you is the Mysterium price. Mysterium, it came out in, I believe, around the middle of June this year. And, it had a few little ups and downs. It went up really well. It got up to as high as about $2.03, $2.04. And then on the Chinese news, canceling the ICOs, it just started bombing like everything else. And it slowly started retracing. It's about back to the support line. So it is, in my opinion, ready to go back up. And the best part about this in a trading sense is, like I discussed in the very beginning, and that is that there is only 19 million coins right now in circulation, and there's only 32 million total. So as far as a market cap goes, if there is any kind of, news that pops out, or there's some upgraded status of this stuff, I mean, it could just explode just because of the market cap alone. And they also have a very active development team. So this is really, really good pick in my opinion. Very passionate about Mysterium. Moving on to the next coin. Next coin I want to talk about is TokenCoin. Now, TokenCoin, it has a very small cap as well. We're looking at about 39 million total supply and about 23 million circulating supply. Extremely low numbers because, if you look at even like an Ethereum, which, don't get me wrong, Ethereum's in another league, but they have around 94 million coins, and they're set at $340 or so. So this is a small number of coins. So that just means it's very volatile. If buyers start coming in, it can go up exponentially. What I want to talk about TokenCoin is TokenCoin. You've seen XPay, you've seen Monaco, you've seen Go, all these different payment solutions. Now, when I go to a gas station here, we go to Cumberland Farms, and you can take your telephone and you look at the store number, you get on an app, you plug in what pump you're at, what store number you're at, and then you can just pump your gas. You don't have to swipe card, you don't have to go inside or nothing like that. Now, the thing is, you're still dealing with the bank, so it's going through all the bank transactions and so forth. With a TokenCard, what's really cool about this is you can keep all your coins and your tokens in your wallet, and you have complete control of all your money with just this card and your wallet. So if you want to use this card and spend it, you can actually set, I don't want to spend more than this much money a day, which the monetary value of the coin, or how many coins you want to spend a day. Not only that, but you can also, every single time that card's swiped, you will instantly on your app receive an update or an alert saying, okay, this card was swiped, and it tells you where it was swiped, when it was swiped, how much was taken off of it, and it's all instantaneous. So just like they say here, the post-bank era, and I really think we're starting to gear towards the post-bank era. And I think this wallet is definitely one of the lesser known ones, but they do have a good, a pretty legitimate development team here. I know this Mel Gelderman, he's done several interviews. They have a very active community. So, that gives it more credentials, in my opinion, and more legitimacy. So I think that TokenCard, I think they're going to be a pretty good asset to have in the future. I think they're overlooked in the wallet and card market, but TokenCard, if you do your research on it, I think you'll see also that it's a good addition to a portfolio. Now, TokenCard came out, I believe it was in the middle of May of this year, and you can see that on one day it actually got up to around $3.70. And right now it sits at about $1.74. And here again, it is back at like a support built line here after the Neo crash didn't really take it down too much with the ICO with China. I mean, it still went down, but not like a lot of the other ones did percentage-wise. But I think TokenCard would be a good addition to portfolio. Remember, guys, none of this is financial advice. It's all just research I've done. And, I think there's a huge market for privacy on the internet. I think there's a huge market for, a better way to do payments, an easier way that is all integrated into one area, which will be an app on your phone instead of having to call a bank or open your bank account, look at it after you swiped a card for a gas station. It would be so much easier if everything was just in one spot, and that's what TokenCard does. So do your own research, guys. If you guys have any comments about this stuff or more information, please put down in the comments below. If you like it, subscribe, share, and like the video. If you don't, that's okay too. just you don't have to watch it. And if you have any more advice or want me to look at anything, just give me a shout and I'll take a look at it. So, as always, have a good one. Good luck in trading, and Crypto Force signing out.